trending world updates and news. Your favorite channel, world trending updates and news. Sure, we give you what is trending in terms of sport, what is trending in the world of sport, what is trending in the world of politics, what is trending in the world, and we are here to give you that. So we are going to start with what we dubbed dangerous sport ever, UFC. This sport is not a good sport. Mohammed Yahya's eye was a mess after getting knocked down 7 times at UFC Abu Dhabi. Stephen Ngui punished Yahya, and after 2 rounds and the severe eye injury, and the doctor had no choice but to wave it off. It was so sad to see. It was a historic moment, but a brutal one. A warrior heart, but safety first. They had to take him out because his left eye was damaged badly. This other time, Thomas Gorimbo, the Zimbabwean who is based in the United States of America, who is also an athlete doing very well in the UFC, almost in his last fight, he lost that one and he almost passed on again after he was smashed and he lost the consciousness. So this sport, it's very popular, especially with the South American guys from Mexico and the other parts of America, and other African guys are doing quite well in this sport. But the challenge with this sport, you can win probably 4 or 5 matches in a row, but if you just do it, if you meet someone who is well prepared, just one simple mistake, you might find yourself in another state. You might die or lose your life. It's very, very painful, the sport. UFC, very dangerous. So we are talking of Muhammad Yahya's eye was a mess after getting knocked down 7 times at UFC Abu Dhabi. And Steven we punished Yahya's, and after 2 rounds, he had a severe eye injury, and the doctor had no choice but to wave it off. It was a historic moment, but a brutal one. And the warrior heart, but safety took precedence. So he was later on, the match was later on stopped. And this kind of match, I tell you, it's very, very dangerous. If you just miss one or two, if you meet someone who is well prepared, who knows what he's doing, you are out, you are down. The eye nearly suffered for Muhammad Yahya. That was very dangerous indeed. Moving on, Jermaine Sopesenwe reveals reasons for her early retirement in Banyana Banyana. The association, the coaching, and the culture is why I am retiring. That's what the Banyana Banyana boss lady said. If we as a nation say we love football as much as we do, then we have a responsibility to bring change. My hope is that my retirement will start a necessary conversation, one that we have seen ignoring for years. But if it doesn't, I've done my part, and I will fight for the change in whichever way I can, because the next generation deserves that. Just like the poor, the people who forged a path for me to be where I am today, so I will. That was Jermaine, the Banyana Banyana Miss Striker. She retired just after WAFCON tournament. And Jermaine said a lot needs to be done in Banyana Banyana structures in the Football Association of South Africa, and a lot of blame game. Remember the girls, it was reported that before the Nigerian game, before the Ghana, they actually boycotted that match. So a lot has been happening in Banyana Banyana's camp at WAFCON 2024-2025 in Morocco, where they lost 2-1 to the Super Falcons in the semi-finals, and went on to lose to Ghana, the Black Queens, through penalties. So Jermaine said a lot of things, and she reviewed the reasons why she's stepping from Banyana. So yeah, a lot is happening and a lot is still happening. Manchester United have announced the signing in of Swedish national Julius Goth uh, on a 2-year contract with the option of to extend for 1 year. It is happening. A lot is happening. So if you're just joining us, this is World Trading Updates and News, your favorite channel. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so that we grow as a channel together with you. Alexander Isak is training individually at his former club Real Sociedad training facilities amid uncertainty over his Newcastle future. The lad is highly likely to join Liverpool. So he is currently training alone in his former club Real Sociedad training facilities, and uncertainty over his Newcastle future continues. But it is, I think, as soon as possible, very soon, the boy will be somewhere else. Wherever you are, guys, I hope I find you well. I'm happy to tell you that this is your favorite channel, World Trading Updates and News, and wherever you are, I see you and we love you. Dynamo Dimbare of Zimbabwe is fighting relegation and things are not looking good anymore, but they are trying their best. They have registered some few players so that they can try by all possible means to fight relegation. Dan from Kamba is back in the Dynamo's colors. Mutasa Wisdom is also back in Dynamo's, doing well already about 10 games and is trying to fit in the style of play. And Kelvin Kaindu is yet to join the team as he is waiting for his work permit. The former Highlanders man is tipping, is ready to try and save Dynamos. Dinamo Dimbare. Things are looking bad for the Harare Giants as they are sitting second from the bottom of the log. So we will see if they can manage to survive. Also, former Zimbabwe national team winger Talent Chawapiwa, who for Amazulu in South Africa, is facing serious allegations after his wife Vanessa Gamuchirai Machawira reported him to the police for allegedly domestic abuse. That's the former South African player, that's former Zimbabwe international winger Talent Chawapiwa, who also played for Amazulu in South Africa. He's having some marital problems there, and he was actually at the court yesterday. A lot is going on to these former players. I think the other problem with former players, they get themselves in relationships with these ladies and things when things are okay, and after losing, football is a short career. So if you marry probably at 28 or let's say 25, 5 years later or 6 years or less than 10 years, your talent is now fading away. Things will sometimes change, and that's where most of these guys end up having these marital problems, court things and stuff. So things are happening and things are still happening. So former Zimbabwe national team winger talent played for Amazulu in South Africa is facing serious allegations after his wife Vanessa Gamuchirai Machawira reported him to the police for allegedly domestic violence. That's in Zimbabwe. So a lot is happening and a lot is still happening. Thank you very much, guys. I really love you, and the channel is growing, and we thank you for your support. If you haven't subscribed to the World Trending Updates and News, please just subscribe so that the channel, whenever we post something new on an hourly basis, you are the first one. You are the first one. You are the first one to know. We really love you guys, and we thank you for that. And we are trying to push this channel so that every time you are the first one to know what is happening. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. We are coming back in the next hour as we give you more, nothing but the best. For me, as to see Africa, your boy, we always try by all possible means to make sure we give you the best. But the headline for today was Mohammed Yahya's eye was a mess after getting knocked down 7 times at UFC Abu Dhabi. Stephen Nguye punished Yahya's and after 2 rounds and and a severe eye injury. The doctor had no choice but to wave it off. A historic moment, but a brutal one. Warrior hurt, but severely took procedure. This match UFC is not. People are beaten, people are thrashed, people are bruised. You can tell when he nearly lost that left eye. It wasn't easy at all. The match, and it was only two, uh, to knock down and destroyed. He couldn't continue as he was knocked down 7 times. And here it was so sad to see a nearly it was a very much